Hello everyone, today's layout is for the inkroad.com. If you're ever on the website and want to make a purchase, use my name and the number 10, EV10, for a discount on your purchase. So I am using the fun Simple Stories Summer Vibes collection. That wood grain paper you saw me cut initially will be my background, and it's called I Just Beachy. And now I'm taking the rest of the collection and I'm just cutting it into strips of different widths. So some sorry if you hear a dog squeaker, that's Kobe below me. Just taking different strips of this collection into, wide ones, thin ones, and I'm going to be using like both sides of them because I love all the colors in this collection. You got the yellows and the corals and the greens that all work really well, and like this striped paper does the collection a good summary. So I've done this in the past, a long time ago though, where I do kind of like this weaving basket looking kind of element to it, and I wanted to do that kind of again in order to feature all of the fun patterns in this collection. But I also came across someone that did it like kind of on a slant like this. I can't remember, it was on an Instagram feed, but that's how I got inspired to just kind of tilt it and then have all that lovely wood grain kind of shine through. And so as you saw me thumbing through some pictures, I'm going to use these two. These are kind of sunset pictures. My sister came down to Florida with her man, and we were like just on the beach. This is in Sarasota, Florida, and snapped those pictures. So they're really kind of fun. And so here I am going ahead and starting the process of the weave. So when you're doing this, I am just taping down or gluing down the middle 1.5 inches or so and leaving the ends free so that I can kind of go in and out wherever I see fit. This is the only way I know how to kind of achieve this, so if you want to give it a try, remember to just tape down the center part of, I guess, like your main beam of weaving, and then you have the ability, if the ends are free, to kind of weave in. And I try to go like opposing ones, so I went like up, down on one, I'm going up, or the opposite, down, up on the other one. And so then I'll stick down kind of the freer portion, and now I go into all the little nooks and crannies and glue it down. So now I'll do the same process on this side as well. And like I said, all the little flowers and the wood grain and the colors just work so beautifully together that I really do just like it on its own. But you know me, I have to do, some mixed media to, oh, and that was me bumping my camera. See? It happens to me too. So I really liked it. So you will start seeing me just kind of adhere all of them down because I don't want any of it to be moving. Then I'm going to take this cut apart piece. It's all of the 4x4 squares, and it is called, I have it right here, Elements. And I'm going to use these as the layering pieces behind my photographs. So I do start taking also some tissue paper as well first. I do like the effect of it being on tissue paper or vellum, things of that nature. I also have a pad of like tracing paper, which to me kind of has the same feel as vellum, and kind of add that softer, almost like soft focus look before the colors of the papers themselves. So yeah, always try to give you as much detail as possible that I can. And so here's the patch paper, the tissue paper, blah, 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 all stuck in my words. So, and honestly, just in case you don't know as well, this Simple Stories collection, and most do, this is all part of like their kits. So this is the whole summer vibe kit. So if you didn't get your hands on it, it is available on the inkroad.com. So I just let you know. And then like the alpha stickers that you see to the left of the screen there too, that comes with, I think, one larger set of alphas, the red, and those two types of greens. That sticker sheet is part of the kit as well. So you have all of these elements to use, and then there's an additional 12x12 sticker sheet with just like ephemera that kind of matches everything. So you'll have like those bottle caps and like flip-flops and things like that that are all part of this summer-esque theme that goes on with this Summer Vibes collection. So definitely check it out if you haven't. I know that Simple Stories is always coming out with new collections, so it's hard to keep track on which ones are the current ones. But they're still, this is good anytime you want to scrap some summer esque themed papers because they all still have like that kind of, I guess, exactly as it says, summer vibe feel. So now I'm taking some clear gesso to kind of strengthen up the paper and have some of my mixed media to kind of dry to and not warp the paper too much. Now I recently did a purchase at shimmers.com, and so I'm playing with two, I believe they're inklings. Yeah, they're inklings. One is called Brass Knuckles, and the other one, that one's called Brass Knuckles that I'm working with now. It's a little darker. And then I thought it was too dark for what I wanted to achieve. And then I used Miner's 49er, which is the nice gold one. And these are both very, very, very shimmery products. These are the kinds that come to you dried, so don't be afraid of them. You do have to add water to kind of activate them and swirl them around. And then they'll kind of loosen up the product for you. So I truly am going like over all of the edges in between the paper. I'm putting it on like the background wood grain. And I could have done like the packaging technique as well, but I am just going with a loose like brush stroke, dabbing all around so that you can kind of see the nice shimmer on the page. And this is as simple as I keep my mixed media for this layout, and I did put clear gesso over all of those stripes as well. But some of them I didn't want to kind of touch too much because I love the way they look, like the bottle caps and such. So those didn't get a lot of inklings on them. But overall, it did turn out really shimmering in the finished product. So, all right, now I commit to using the layout. I'm going to have the guy picture on top and the us girls down below. So it's Miguel and Joey, and then me, my mom, and my sister. So here's the sticker sheet that I did say comes in the kit. So I'm going to use, and I made my title say summer. And then I put it down right there and then realized that the R blends into the orange of that strip right there. So at the end you do see me go back and kind of outline them in a Sharpie marker for it to stand out a little bit more. So I'm titling it Summer Sunset, which it clearly is, so it's quite obvious. Sorry for not getting more creative. But I love the colors, like these greens and like, you know, mint and greens. I always call it like teals and such. They're just truly like my favorite, and I hope they stay around for another year in collections because I've been having such a good time working with these colors. So then I'm just adding a few of the other little tiny stickers for ephemera, but I wanted to keep the embellishing kind of simple since I did such a busier background that I didn't want it to compete. So you'll see me add just a few elements, and like even that camera, it doesn't make the cut. I did try, but the little flip-flops, a little bottle cap, and some of the small like tiny word stickers do make it on the page. And then I think that's it, because to me I was just like, okay, good thing the pictures are kind of simple with this black silhouette because the background is completely busy. So here I am just outlining, like I said, the word summer, and I do outline sunset so it pops a little bit more. And so that will complete it. And I think I do a little bit light journaling in the bottom left-hand corner, and then that will wrap up this layout. Thank you so much for joining me. Like I said, if you go to theinkroad.com and use Evie and the number 10, you'll receive 10% off your purchase. So that's always fun. And if you like this Summer Vibes collection by Simple Stories, it is still available for you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a good day. Bye.